Good morning. What's going on, everybody? It's about 4:30 in the morning. Taking a break from this Exchange 2013 training I'm attending now over in Switzerland, Geneva. It's kind of tough. It's kind of crazy, actually. Consider that you're waking up at 2:50 in the morning to attend a training. Especially when all your other training that you ever did in your life, you had to do on your own. You had to go research the information. You have to go buy the books. You have to read the books in the bookstore, sit on the floor, charging your phone and your laptop on the outlets, hoping you find an outlet. You know, Even worse when you don't have a job to eat or drink while you're out sitting in that bookstore all day long, and like the coffee or drinks or juice and these little few hours. Trying to get these few hours to eat and drink during the day when you're unemployed is even harder. So you gotta sacrifice. Okay, I'm not gonna eat. I'm not gonna drink. I'm gonna go sit in these bookstores and sit on the floor. So here you got this big black guy sitting on the floor in the bookstore with a bunch of people from all over the world. They're in there studying, doing what they have to do on their laptops, and here you are sitting on the floor reading and studying. Tattoos showing and all that. They're looking at you like, what is this guy doing here? You don't look like you belong here. But we all grow in different stages in our life. So them days sitting on the floor in the bookstore got me to the point to where I could sit at home, and attend a training session 6 hours away and 6 hours in the time zone away, Switzerland, Geneva, for free. So that hard work led to this day, and this day is going to lead to something else. Hopefully, it's going to lead to that boat I want, and that yacht, and the speedboat, and the Maserati, and the Maseratis, and great college educations and education period for my children, unlimited Christmases and birthdays, and the ability to say, look, guys, we don't have to wait until you save up some money so you can go to Disney World. You don't have to wait till you save some money so you can go to Great Wolf. You can do all the things that you want to do. No restrictions, no, oh, I have to wait. Oh, it's your birthday. Let me wait till this paycheck. You don't have to do that because you put the time in now. And that feeling right there is priceless. And somebody like me, I want a lot. I always want a lot out of life. I want to have the best, and my kids want the best. That's all they know, and that's all I want them to know. But the best to this point isn't really the best. It was just what I thought was the best. So now that I know a little bit more about a few things, I'm able to make better decisions. So they know, that this is really the best. This is the best opportunity. This is the best of the best. Doesn't mean having $300 pair of shoes on your feet. You know what I mean? Because most time that's there's no purpose of having $200-300 shoes on your feet and you have no money in the bank. You know, it's a lifestyle, it's a culture that we grew up in. I remember I did that myself growing up. I remember spending $800-900 on shoes just to go out to the club and get stepped on. But now, with the information I have now and learning what I have now, I realize that money is better used, invested, or saved. So I can get out of the situation. What good is it to have $600 pair of sneakers on your feet, $400 pair of jeans, and I don't know, thousands of dollars for a mink, and to come home to a spot in the hood? Like, it just doesn't add up. Or your credit isn't good enough so you can even get a Verizon cell phone. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a matter of prioritizing and or even knowing what's important. I think that's the problem. It's not that, the people don't have the hustle or the grind to get what they want. I just feel that in our culture, we don't have the information. We don't really know what's important. We don't have an idea on, what's important. A friend of mine posted yesterday an article. He's doing people's taxes, and he's talking about how happy people are with getting 2,000, 3,000 back on their taxes. But at the same time, as people have their own business and get back 10, 12, 15,000 because they're writing off stuff. It's just a matter of information. Had you known that you can spend this money and start your own business, or even how to start your own business, or if you want to start your own business, where do you go? How do you do that? Did you know there's websites that do the whole process for you? Did you know that? It's just a matter of sharing this information that allows you to say, oh, I didn't know this was available. So now once you know it's available, now you can make an informed decision versus not knowing it's available and just basically going out there and taking and it being on the whim. So if you don't know these opportunities are available for you, how do you make the right decisions? Like, that's why you end up buying clothes and electronics and cars and rims and jewels that you don't even need because you don't know what other options that are available to you. As far as this is what matters. And the hard part and the hard lesson to that is by the time you figure out this is not what matters, it's not too late, but there's a whole lot of time wasted. You know what I mean? So now, here you have it. You got all of these closet full of sneakers, clothes, shoes, bags. Even for the ladies, you paying $100 on a weave, like hundreds of dollars for the weaves, and advertising how much money you paying for the weaves. I mean, that's just dysfunctional behavior. We just don't know better because we don't realize we can use that money and do something else. So it's kind of like you spending all this money to look good for other dysfunctional people. Because nobody knows what's important. Nobody knows the value of money, really. They think, people think, including myself. I mean, I just spent ridiculous money on Lamborghini doors for Cadillac trucks and rims and TVs and all kinds of craziness that I did in my life. Tattoos and spending money buying bottles and all that. Like, that was ridiculous. But I didn't know any better. But now we do. They just hitting me up. I gotta go back to my meeting. Alright, y'all. I'll hit y'all later.